Today we're gonna show you how to use this new tool that we created to make it easier for any creator to have a collection organized in a spreadsheet, and also use this as a base to export to a JSON file, which is gonna be necessary when minting a large collection where you have several traits. You need to give this to the different dApps in order to be able to mint them. So here we have the setup page, where the first step, what you need to do is just put your collection name here, your the folder where you want the files, the JSON files to be exported to. You can just leave the standard one, the default one is one of our folders. You know, anyone can just create a JSON file and access it. It will be here, or you can simply put like another address here where you have access to that folder. And this is the link that is generated based on this. So the next step will be to set up your collection traits in this tab. If you haven't done so yet, we created this as also as a tool to make it easier to be organized with your collection. Basically, you just fill out these two columns here, which is trait category and the trait name. Trait category is pretty much like the color of the skin, the eyes, the mouth. So you will put them here, right? And then I will show you why later. And then the trait name, specific trait, like let's say you have a color, then you have black, blue, red, green. This all falls under this category. So the reason why we do this way is to just, freely add as many traits here as you want. And then this table, through some special formulas that queries this, organize automatically by category. So you will see only the colors will be here, only the eyes will be here. And we added this nice counter, which will come to the collection. I will explain short how many times each trait appears in your collection, so you can have like a more visual idea on the balance of the traits. How are they distributed around your collection? So the next step will be to upload your asset files, whether it's images, audio, videos, etc., to the studio. So you guys, as you may know by now, Studio is where you upload all your assets, and then you can do manual mints or prepare the assets to be minted in bulk for blind mints and stuff like that. So the first step here will be to create the assets from upload. So you pretty much can drag and drop or select from folder as many items as you want. For example, in our collection, we uploaded a total of 4,200 image files, PNG files for the baby tardigrades collection, and it worked flawlessly. It will take us a while. I will advise to leave this window open while it's uploading. It will have like a status bar down here. I will not do it now because we already uploaded the files, but you just pretty much just drop them here and it will give you a status bar like, hey, this is uploaded, and you will see the progress there. So as we already uploaded them, I'm going to show you. Once you uploaded the files, they will show up here. And then, as you see, this name will come from the file name. The way we structured this was the file name separated by dashes, and then it was a .png. So I see the studio will remove the whatever extension and keep this, preserve the file name. But you can do whatever you want for the names, right? That's just our like a standard we decided to work with, but you can do others as you like, and we can modify the spreadsheet later to fit whatever structure you have here. So once you uploaded your assets here, now the studio gives you an option to export, right, all the data pertaining your assets. In this case, we're gonna download like a CSV, for example, to show you for this demo, and it will, you'll have this file. I already saved a template here of what you will see on that CSV file. It can be Excel file as well, but it's pretty much the same, just a table with all your information organized. So as you see, what it does is gives you like index number, the asset name as I show you, which is going to be the file name as you set it up. Descriptions are empty as well as these ones. And the important thing you want to focus are these three columns, this, and this, which are the link between your file name and the asset in the IPFS of OmniFlix. So because this is gonna be used by the app for the minting later on. So we did some internal queries to link them. So let's say you already downloaded your CSV file, this one for example. Let's say you open it on your computer, and then you come to this tab called Assets from Studio. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna select the whole table, Control C normally, and then you paste. You can either with a mouse, you right click and then paste special values only, or from keyboard is Control Shift V as victory. That way you preserve the width of this column so this doesn't stretch too much. So as you can see, we have prepared this in a way that whenever you paste this information here, make sure it fits from the column A to the I. If it overflows for some reason, have to fix it. It's only from A to I, and then from the J we have some formulas that allows us to load, for example, the images. So you can have a visual confirmation that the asset that you are that the asset you are minting or you are about to mint matches the file name with the image of your art or the preview of your art. So, and this part we just pre-formatting this for the future JSON. So here you double check, randomly you can go like here, like, oh, let me see, this is gold. Okay, yeah, this matches, and this is multicolor with the earth. So after you make sure this is cool, then you're all set to go to the next step, which is, let's see. Okay, this is what I just explained. So pretty much, you come to your collection. This is another tool we created in case you haven't created your collection yet, or you have like a very basic table. You can use this as a powerful tool to help you determine whether your collection is correct. Let's say this table helps you to verify if you have duplicates of combinations of traits, and it also allows you to review how long is the description, because as I believe there's a limit of 240 characters for the descriptions. So it's good to have a tool that monitors how many characters you have in the description for each item, and this will give you alerts here on the setup. We make it centralized here to have all the information handy. It shows you have duplicates, or if everything is okay, or if the description length, one of them goes out of bounds, it will tell you here, so you know how to, you need to fix it. So the way this works is whenever you have a description that is too long, for example, in this case, I'm gonna, to show you a little bit, it will give you like a little one, so you easily visually find it here, which one has a problem. Okay, so the way this table works is, as I show you here, we have the tray setup. Once you have set up this, you come to the collection, you have a nice drop down that shows you only the items that pertain to that category. So, you have a streamline work, and you reduce the chances of having a mistake of adding a trait that doesn't belong to that category, let's say. And let's say if instead of headwear, I want to put like a blue for the color, it should be on the D column. When I do that, it will tell you, hey, there's a problem, this validation rules. So this way you are only within the bounds that you have set from here. The way this works is it will, based on the column, for example, color column, it will come to the tray and say only allow these items to be included in the drop down. Whatever you try to add that is not here will give you an error. So in order for you to add a new one, you just come here and add let's say color. Let's add let me see another color that I don't have in the collection. Gray. There's no gray, baby. It's already gray. So gray, I add it here. It will automatically add it to this list here at the end, and then it will show up here. It will allow you to add gray. Boom. That's that easy. Same applies for all the other columns. So this, as you see, is a very powerful tool to help you build your collection with different traits, and also monitors that there are no duplicates. The way this works is concatenates every field, and then whenever it detects two of them are the same, it will give you an error. For example, I made the second one to be exactly the same as the top one. I duplicate on purpose, and it will give me a warning here. And also on the setup, it will give me, hey, there are 2 duplicates, please check. Well, actually, it's only 1 duplicate, but 2 items show as duplicates, so that's why it says 2. But yeah, you get the idea. So let's put it back to blue, and then it will be different from the other. Boom, disappears. Okay, so once we have the collection set up, everything is fine. We see everything is cool working on here. We have this little baby tardigrade who's checking everything is fine, and then once everything is go, we can go and click on the baby tardigrade. It will generate through a script that we created, and it will send the file here. This was just created. Let me do it again so you guys can see. This folder is empty. We're gonna click on the baby tardigrade, and he will go to work, and he will generate the JSON file, boom, and show here. So what it does is it grabs this column of JSON. You don't need to do anything here. It just automatically create it. This is like a template we created to later assemble it through the script. The script is pretty much this, what you see here. If the first time you run this, it will ask you for to grant permission to the JSON, to the script, and you just allow it, and that's it. You can check this for yourself, because every time you grant access to a script, it will have access to your Google Drive, to your Google Sheets. So it's a security concern that you have to pay attention to. But as you can see, anyone can audit this code. It's just this, very short and simple. What it does is iterates through each row and then make it to become this JSON. So I will show you what is the result. This is based on the standard that OmniFlix uses, a structure. So that's pretty much it, you see. Each one of these is a baby tardigrade with all the traits, a description, and these parameters that are for the metadata are included here. Oh, yes, you can set up royalties, customize. We use 4.2%, which shows 0.042. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, you can reach out to us on Twitter. We put our Twitter here, so you can send us any question you have for this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's say, oh, I did a modification on the file. It doesn't matter. You come here, generate again, run the script, come to your folder, and then you can see it's exactly the same number. Oh, it will take the name of your collection, concatenate with JSON. So let's say we have different collections drop into the same folder. There's no confusion. Everybody can see their own. And you can tell the difference between one and the other based on the last modified. So this is the most recent one. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, let us know. We're gonna continue, reviewing this and finalizing this after this video. So you have all the instructions in short, in written here. And yeah, I think I pretty much cover everything. JSON. This won't be here. This is just an example for you to see what the CSV will be. So thank you very much, guys. Hope you success on your projects on OmniFlix, and keep in touch. Bye.